to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you are new here, I am LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing your energy, your time with this collective. Today, I will be doing a reading that will be different than a lot of my other ones. If you are returning, then you know usually I have the lights on, and usually I'd be wearing something different. However, for this reading today, I felt called to have it dark in here and to wear my ritual robe. Now, I don't always wear this in rituals, but for some I do. I saw 133. I have already called in the goddesses. I just saw 144. They're already here. So, if you follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, then recently you'll see I have been kind of bombarding you guys with a bunch of tarot readings and some fashion content. I have been in the need to catch up with posting certain things. If you're interested in checking that out, please consider doing so. I've been feeling really called to get on that, to catch up on all of that, and to be more consistent with posting content when I have it to be posted. So I'm working on that, as well as being better with responding and interacting with you guys. Thank you so much to all of you who have been patient with me and understanding. I really do appreciate it. If you meet me in person, you'll see I can be a very outgoing person, but online I'm quite antisocial. So that's something that I have to really work on. I want to continue for us to build this community together, and so that is something that I must work on. Alright, so as you can see on the thumbnail, there will be 6 stones to choose from. I will not mention which goddess I have attributed to each one of these stones. I asked them if they would like me to show their card with the stones, and they told me to just show you guys the stones. That way you are not choosing based on who you want to hear a message from, but instead who you need to hear a message from. So there are specific decks that will be used for each goddess. I will read into the crystal more on their pile, And I will also show you from the book, if you'd like to read it, about the goddess. It is important to note that some of these energies that may be mentioned with these goddesses, although, if you do research, some things may be true, others are a part of their past self. And they, like people, can change and focus their energy on different things. So I feel like that was needed to be said, and I feel they also wanted me to mention that to everyone. So what I will do before we get started, I'm sorry it's taking a while. I saw 606, so that making me think of 666, which is a number of love and balance. All right. So, for anyone here who has bad intentions, you are not allowed we cut any etheric, physical, or any type of cords, any negative energies. I saw 707. 777 is a very aligned number, very spiritual. They are here. Any cords are cut and removed. You are protected. This to cleanse and purify those of you with pure intentions. May these messages be true and accurate. It's what the goddesses need us to hear and need us to know today. Today is a full moon. Yesterday morning I was out with my family, and as soon as I came home I was so exhausted from the sun and from a lack of sleep. I fell asleep pretty much immediately after we got home, and I woke up a few times just to use the bathroom and went back to sleep for several hours. I was that drained, and I had a bad headache too. The only dream that I remember from yesterday was the very last part of my dream, and the goddesses were talking to me about the moon phase. And when I woke up, I looked into the moon phases, and it turned out that today was going to be a full moon. And I had been wanting to do this reading in particular for quite some time now. And so I took that as a confirmation that it is time. I saw 10, 11, 111. Let's begin. If you would like to, there's going to be again the thumbnail with all of the stones that you can pick from, but I will show them. So for group number 1 will be will be the garnet. Group number 1 will be the garnet. Alright. Group number 2 will be the amethyst. Group 2 is the amethyst. Group number 3 will be the shiva lingam. Group 3 will be the shiva lingam. Okay. Group 4 will be the vertebrae. Group 3 will be the bone. I think this one in particular is called a fairy skull. And I believe they said I saw 1221 and 1222. I believe they said this is a snake vertebrae, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. Group number 5 will be the sunstone. Group number 5 is the sunstone. I don't think it'll do justice. I saw 1313. Can't quite see all the beautiful rainbows, but it's like confetti. Group 5 is the sunstone. And last but not least, group 6 is the bumblebee jasper. Group 6 will be the bumblebee jasper. As always, timestamps will be in the description box. If you need to or want to have a look, please do so. In the description will also be, you can consider checking out my other socials if you're interested. Alright, so group number 1. Let's begin. Hello, group number 1. I'm going to ring these. I saw 1444. If you're wearing headphones, be aware. It may be loud. So, hello, group number 1. If you chose this beautiful garnet, you will not be able to see all of the beautiful details. But if you chose group number 1, then your goddess for today is Lilith. Lilith wanted me to use the Goetia Tarot in Darkness. Lilith. What message do you have for us today? Blood. There's something about blood. I don't know if you have been wanting to use your own in a ritual with her. If you are a feminine or you're in a relationship with a feminine, I'm hearing menstrual blood. I will say though, don't harm yourself. If you need to get one of those little finger prick things that people use for checking their blood pressure, then do that. Do not harm yourself, okay? But if you've been wondering if you should use blood in a ritual with her, I feel like this is a confirmation, okay? If you are a feminine and you want to use menstrual blood, or you're in a relationship with one and they are a willing participant, then it is okay to use that as well. I will say, if you are a man and you think of Lilith only as a sex thing, fuck you. Fuck off. She's not your sex toy. She is a very powerful, divine, and she deserves to be respected. With that being said, if she gives you the okay, and you would like to use sexual fluids to give as an offering for her, then this is a confirmation. However, I feel like she is saying, be aware of your intentions. Okay, ask her permission before doing so. She does not want to be disrespected, and she is not a sex toy. This card is from the Dark Goddesses Tarot, and in this deck she is the Siren of Air, so she is the Queen of Swords in this deck. She wants you to stand in your power, to speak your truth, to be who you really are, to share your wisdom with others. Do not be afraid. She is with you. If you have been wanting to learn more about her, you need only ask. She wants you to find balance in your life. There are people you're giving too much time to, and they do not deserve you. She wants you to be more mindful of the people, the places, and the things around you. Use your intuition and use your logic. So, for our first card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. This goetic entity is Balaam, number 51. These cards are a little difficult to see. Let me see if you can kind of see it. She wanted the dark tarot. She is telling you you need to delve deeper into your darkness. It is in the dark that you find your light. Do not let anyone take that away from you, not even yourself. Do not be afraid to dig deep. It is necessary part of your path. If you are here today, this is a confirmation for you to do the shadow work. If you've been wanting to connect with her in complete darkness, I feel like this is a confirmation. Wheel of Fortune, there's something in your life that is going to change. It is within your darkness that you will begin to understand better why you may be caught up in cycles in your life. There are things that you may do, say, or feel that should not be perpetuated. If you want to break free from vicious cycles, you need to dig deep. The number 7 is also here, along with the symbol of fire. I don't know if you're a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign. It may be summer where you are, or turning into summer. And you may be trying to develop your psychic skills, your psychic awareness. If you're getting headaches, this is, well, first of all, check it medically. But I feel like if you've been wondering if this is also a side effect of spiritual awakening, then this is a confirmation for that. I am not a doctor. If you need to get checked out, get checked out. I feel like she's also saying put your health first. Take care of your health. If you've been needing to schedule an appointment, do so. And let them know everything that has been going on with your body. And if you're forgetful, write it down as you remember. That way when your appointment comes, you have a list of things to talk about with your doctor. Primary care physician, if you've been needing to find one, do so. The next card that came out is Salios, Goetic entity number 19. And this is the Two of Swords. In this card we see the number 2 and we see the element of air. Salios. I'm seeing Kundalini energy. You have to make a decision, because if you want to spiritually awaken, you cannot go back. Once you see what others cannot, you can never unsee it. Be careful what you wish for. Are you really ready for it? Is it something that you really want? If so, I feel like she's helping you on this journey. But you have to be certain that this is what you want. And if so, if this is what you want, working on aligning your chakras is very important. I heard do not shoot the messenger, and I heard self-sacrifice. And I don't mean that in a literal way. I mean that in a way, if you seek to help others in a spiritual way, of course you have to protect yourself, you have to keep your boundaries. But in terms of this self-sacrifice, I feel like she's saying here, if you really want to level up in your spiritual ascent, you have to sacrifice your ego. Because the more you ascend, the more you realize the ego holds you back. This next card is Morax, Goetic Entity 21, the Four of Swords. Interesting. The spirit is a bull, but if you look at the forehead of the bull, you can see a face. This is, I feel, a face of a feminine. There's constellation here. I'm seeing Taurus energy. Four of Swords in reverse. Oh, I just realized there are many faces on this entity, all over the body. There's a face there, a face there, there, a face here. I don't know if you can see the faces. There are many faces. I heard many sides to the same coin. Many faces wearing a mask. Alright. Four of Swords in reverse. Take the mask off. Stop being afraid of who you really are. Stop being afraid to show the world the real you. As long as you are not harming the innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. It is time for you to step up and speak your truth. If you make a decision, live with it. do not regret it. But also, don't feel guilty about the people around you that leave your life because of who you really are. What is meant to be will be. See it as divine protection. If you have been seeking confirmation about leaving a certain circumstance, this is your confirmation. Follow your intuition. It will not lead you astray. But you have to have a clear mind so that you know the message is true. It is time to speak up. It is time to speak out against the injustice around you. If you have been wanting to participate in some kind of justice, I feel like this is a confirmation. Know what you are doing and know your intention. Use your wit about you. Use your intelligence to win the debate, not brute force. Underneath the deck, we have Asmodee, Poetic Entity 32. He is the King of Swords in this deck. This is Asmodeus, or Asmodeus. If you're somebody who treats people like sex objects, shame on you. People are not your sex toys. Show some fucking respect. If you are a man who just sees women as property or playthings, fuck you. You should be disgusted with yourself. Learn to have some respect for yourself and others. Control yourself. I'm seeing Medusa. If you have been feeling called to Medusa and want to know her story and how she was wronged, I feel like this is a confirmation. If you work with Medusa, then this is a confirmation she is with you. Stop seeing women as playthings. We are not. And if you cannot see that, then you are blind and ignorant. You are a fool, and you are disgusting. It's okay to be a very sexual being, but it's important to learn how to balance your energy and how to channel that energy in healthy ways. I'm seeing sex magic for somebody, for many actually. There's nothing wrong with it, but as with any ritual, be aware of your intentions, because sex is extremely powerful. I'm hearing for someone, be aware of your surroundings. If you feel uncomfortable around somebody or a group of people or in a specific place, stay away. Be careful, especially if you are a woman. Stand in your power, speak your truth, defend yourself. Do not be a damsel in distress, but also understand that there are people out there that will use you, manipulate you, and take advantage of you. We see it all over the world, and even in these ancient stories of certain goddesses, like Lilith or like Medusa. I'm seeing Persephone. She was kidnapped by Hades. Women throughout the dawn of time have been wronged by man. It's time to stand in your power. Be respectful to other women. If you are a man, respect women. Women are powerful. Give them credit. And again, they are not your playthings. And if you are a woman, do not hate on other women. You have more in common than you think. All right. I will be pulling from 3 different oracle decks. Let's see what messages come through. Renish, Vyasa, Avaj, Lilith, Lirash. Renish, Vyasa, Avaj, Lilith, Lirash. Renish, Vyasa, Avaj, Lilith, Lirash. So she wanted 2 cards to come out. Underneath the deck is the Horned God. This is life force. How interesting. Remember earlier I mentioned balance. She wants you to find balance within yourself and the circumstances around you. We have the snake here reminding us of Kundalini energy, raising the serpent or the dragon within you. We have this divine masculine energy in his power not afraid to be who he is. But a true divine masculine knows the power of the divine feminine. A true divine masculine, in his balanced energy, will respect the divine feminine. We have Gaia, healing. This is number 7. Bringing forth again about spiritual awareness, about chakras, about alignment. This is about growth, as within, so without, as above, so below. I saw 4111. 111 is a confirmation. There's a butterfly, transformation, transformative energy. This other card that she wanted to come out. We have the pentagram here, since it doesn't have a circle. I saw 4141. A pentacle has a circle. A pentagram does not. This is the pentacle. This is number 18. This is evocation. We see lightning. We see crows, a murder of crows. We see the elements here. There's that balance. Protect yourself. There may be a tower moment around you that occurs. Know that it was for the best. Know that you are protected. If you have been wanting to call upon Lilith, this is your confirmation that she is ready and waiting for you to do so. She wanted 2 of these as well. Now, we have the numinous mystery under the deck. The unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghost, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, intuition. This is a confirmation to earlier energies that we discussed. We have Saturn, wisdom, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, test, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, and scaffolding. You're being tested. And if you have been wondering if you are, this is confirmation that yes, you are. Mars, action, desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, and sex drive. Mars. Aries and Scorpio are ruled by Mars. I saw 4444. We mentioned fire energy earlier too. Don't be afraid to stand in your strength. Work on your physicality, work on your health. Don't be afraid to stand in your power. And don't be afraid to feel yourself. explore yourself. And you don't need anything to be a part of that. I'm saying if you're going to do sex magic, don't be watching porn to do it. Use your imagination. Underneath this deck, we have the 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra, knowledge. It says, I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way, as this helps me to respond with wisdom. I cultivate positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. Be able to see all those words. But there we are. And underneath, 5th chakra, throat chakra, connect with spirit. I develop a quiet mind that allows me to tune in and get in touch with my higher self and my spirit. I listen for the guidance that is there, waiting for me to hear. I am open to the truth and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. So this is a confirmation of this evocation. I heard invocation. So evocation, invocation. All right. So one last thing. I'm going to go ahead and show you. It opened up right to hers. So I'm not going to read all this, but this is Lilith in the book. Siren of air, Lilith, Babylonian goddess of darkness. Be seduced by the strange and to grow your mind. So this is her, and this is a little bit about her. I don't think that you'll be able to see that, but if you want to, of course, do research on her, do it if you're feeling called to. And if you'd like to know more about her, then ask. That's all you need to do. Okay. I will read this last part. When Lilith appears, in darkness, fears and monsters multiply. Use your imagination to entertain yourself. It reminds me of what I just said about exploring yourself and using your imagination. Use your imagination to entertain yourself, not harm yourself. Know where you are pushing the boundaries about what is reasonable, even while knowing that some things will never make sense. In darkness, power hides. Know it, face it, release it, work it. Quit hiding from yourself, all that you are and all that you feel. It is time to quit compromising your soul. Dark desires do not have to be acted out in illicit ways to be useful for creation or motivation. Denial does not illuminate the darkness. In this world, sex and death come intertwined. They exist one and another to bring endless variety to life. So I feel again this is also a confirmation of exploring yourself, but explore wisely. Okay? So, that is all that I have for you, group number 1. Thank you so much for joining us today for this reading. If it resonated and you'd like to share, please do so. I'd love to hear what you think. And we will be moving on to pile number 2. All right. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the amethyst, then this is your goddess. I will go ahead and use these bells 3 times. If you're wearing headphones, be aware it can get loud. All right, so if you picked pile number 2, the amethyst, again, this is your goddess. You chose Hekate. Hekate, 2 of fire. This is the 2 of wands. And interestingly enough, even the stone, it shows 2. And the beautiful thing about that is that Hekate is known. I mean, a lot of people claim her to be a dark goddess, but really, she is the goddess of liminal space, neither light or dark. She would help Persephone. She would travel light and dark. She travels between realms. She helps people who are lost, who must make a decision to find their way at the fork of the path. This is Hekate. What are you going to choose? What is the fork in the road of your life? What is holding you back? What is keeping you from making a decision and moving ahead into it? Find balance within your energies. You do not need to associate with light or dark. You just need to be and find balance within yourself. Torches are a symbol of knowledge and power. They light the way. And so does Hekate. She lights the way for us. And she is here today. She wanted 2 decks. So I'll choose 2 from this deck. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. She wanted 2 from this one, and she wanted 1 from the other one. Success and growth. 8. We see here about cycles. Here laid out, both of these cards are facing in the same direction. She is guiding you. She is with you. This is a confirmation if you have been wanting to reach out to her, or if you have been wondering if she has been with you, or if you're questioning something about her being around you, or a message she shared with you, or if you should reach out again. Don't look back. Keep moving ahead. You may be caught in cycles that are keeping you from success and growth, and this could be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, in every sense of growth. There may be something that is blocking you, and this may be your past person, place, thing. Stop focusing so much on the past. It is hindering you, keeping you in vicious cycles where you are not able to grow, expand, and evolve. Be aware of the lies that people are telling you. If you've been questioning if someone has been lying to you and you feel it, not just like, oh, I wonder if they're lying to me, but if you feel it, then they probably are. Number 8. This is helpless and hopeless. So we have 2 8s here, because interesting, she has 2, she's in an energy of 2 here, and we have 2 of the same energy, 8. So I forgot to mention growth and success. So this is the 8 of Wands. Again, that's charging ahead, that's moving forward. Speak your truth. Now, this 8 is the 8 of Cups, I believe. No, the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Yes. So this is a confirmation, in essence, of this energy that we were talking about with this previous card. You're stuck in your head about something or someone. Do what is right. Do what you need to do for your sanity and for your growth. That is what is most important. Do not harm the innocent. If you're feeling helpless and hopeless, you are not. You just have the perception that you are, but that doesn't make it true. But you're choosing to see that. That is what you're choosing to focus on. Look at this. This is beautiful. Again, Hekate is the goddess of the crossroads. And look what we have here. Crossroads. You can look ahead and see this quicksand and see the horizon and think, it's too far. How am I going to get there? Well, you have a decision to make. You can go left or you can go right. Choose and live with your choice. Choose using your intuition, your heart, and your logic. But you have to get out of your head because it's keeping you stuck. Underneath the deck, we have Open Up. This is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is about keeping to yourself. It's about providing for yourself. So I feel this is a confirmation of what we were talking about, of You need to do what's right for you and your sanity. Being selfish to some degree is not an evil thing. It's necessary. Excuse me. You have to be able to discern the difference. Open up. If you need someone to talk to, know that she is there and she is listening. She wants you to open up to her. She wants you to trust her. If you feel you cannot speak to anybody else about something, know that you can speak to her about absolutely anything. And she will not judge you. Open up. If you've been needing to open up to somebody and speak your truth, because the 8 of Wands again can be about communication, even though it's not a swords card. And then to have a swords card here. If you need to communicate something, then do so. If that is a part of the decision that you need to make, then make it. Let's see what comes out. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. Girl, there's a lot of cards that you spewed out there. This is the 6 of Cups in reverse. So I feel there may be something significant here about some kind of reunion that feels like it did not work out. Alrighty, let's go through this, okay? So, there were 2 separate piles. So, one pile has the Lovers that showed itself, and the other pile has the 8 of Cups and the Moon, both in reverse, that showed themselves. So, let's see. If there's something about love here, there needs to be balance. But there's also this energy that you need to, whatever it is that you seek within others, you need to provide for yourself. Don't expect anyone to be perfect, because you're not perfect either. No one is. If you feel you're being decepted, or someone's being deceptive with you, I should say, then that may be a confirmation. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. You have to be mindful of your sanity. Break the cycle. Release the pain, the overburden, the anxiety, the fear. Release the need to hold on to what no longer serves you. I had a feeling this card was going to come out. 8 of Swords, this is a confirmation here. You're at a crossroads. Don't keep yourself stuck. You may be too much in your mind, not making the moves, not making a decision on anything. You have 888 here. You need to make a decision and live with it. 4 of Swords in reverse. But if you need to speak about something, you need to open up, then do so. I feel a part of that could be something that you walked away from, or something that walked away from you. This may be a lover, a family member, a friend. I heard an employee. So we have the moon in reverse. There may be something here about lies and deceit again. Be honest with yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? Be honest with yourself. What is it that you really want? And then move forward with that. And don't look back. But if there's something that you do want, be honest with yourself why. And if your intentions are pure, then move towards that. If this is in regards to a person, a job, or something of the sort, don't allow people to use you, manipulate you, lie to you, or treat you like shit. Because if they do not deserve you. And if this is your energy, don't. Then you did not deserve them. Ace of Swords. Again, if you need to communicate something, then do so. Make a decision and do it. Okay? Stand in your truth. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. And be honest with anyone involved in your energy. You need to break your own cycles. Oof, my legs started cramping up. And I feel maybe you have pain, some kind of pain in your body, or an ache in your heart, an ache in your chest. Perhaps. If there's something you've been feeling really anxious, really anxious about, ask yourself why. We have wand intention. Intention, literally, we use that exact word. Intention is everything. If you feel like someone has bad intentions with you, trust your intuition. But if you have bad intentions for someone else, get your shit straight. If you have a wand that you use in ritual or have been wanting to use, this is a confirmation. Remember, it is an extension of your energy. It is not necessary, but it is an extension. If you've been wanting to make your own wand, then I feel like she wants to make it with you. She wants to help you with this. There's something here about protection and runes, clarity and alignment. Underneath the deck we have Neophyte. This is study. I love this card. I think it's so interesting how in the mirror, the reflection of this candle shows a face. And it also kind of looks like there's a face. There's moon energy. Be honest with yourself. Dig deep within yourself. Transform what you need. I'm seeing shadow work. Expand your horizons. If you have been wanting to practice candle gazing, or fire gazing, or gazing upon smoke, like incense or something, if you've been wanting to scry, this is a confirmation for you to try different divinatory methods. You will come into much wisdom when you do. We have, ooh, no fucking way. I just saw 111. Moon. Feelings. Instinct. Nurturing. Gut reactions. Comfort. Digestion. Home. Family. Conditioning. Habits. Femininity. Lineage. Privacy. Embodiment. Emotions. Sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. How beautiful, this energy being confirmed. Usually the feelings that you have about something will reveal to you the truth. If you're feeling afraid, why? Where is the fear coming from? If you're feeling upset, is it someone upsetting you, or are you upsetting yourself? If someone is upsetting you consistently, and they do not respect your boundaries, and they do not respect you, and they keep lying to you, or manipulating you, or using you, or whatever, you need to have firm boundaries with people like this. If you are around deception and you allow it, it will continue. Okay, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who you give your time and energy to. Underneath we have Libra, the idealist, harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, flattering. It was interesting because when I put it up, I saw 11404. I saw the 4 and 4 together as an 8. There's a lot here about cycles. I feel like you're in a lot of indecision and overthinking, and it's really not helping your situation or your growth, your expansion, your evolution, or your relationships. You have 2 cards that came out. Sensuality. This is the 2nd chakra, sacral chakra. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively, using all my faculties, including touch, voice, and actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses, being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. If you are a creative, keep creating. If you've been doubting your creative power, stop doubting yourself. If you're doing what you really love, then keep doing it. We have 4th chakra, heart chakra, radiate warmth and sincerity. I would like to add though with this card, use your creativity as a way to express your emotions in healthy, balanced ways. Anger, I heard lust, happiness, fear, anything that you're feeling. It's better to channel it creatively than to harm others. Do not harm the innocent. Radiate warmth and sincerity. I'm open to sharing, accepting, communicating, and connecting with others as I focus on this moment, not the past or the future. A smile, a kind-hearted way of speaking, or a hug goes a long way towards uplifting others. I offer care and support where I can without rescuing. I nurture and respect my relationships. Be in the moment. Appreciate where you are. Make changes that are necessary. Show your appreciation to those that you love and that you care about, people that are there for you. Don't push away the people that love you. If they have not wronged you, then do not push them out of the way out of fear of not being good enough. Allow those that care to care. If you push others away that want to help you, don't be surprised if people don't want to help. But also understand it's important to support others, but you cannot rescue anyone but yourself. You can share the tools necessary, but in the end, what somebody does with that toolbox is their own decision. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. Underneath, we have 7th chakra, crown chakra. This is bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest, allowing myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to express yourself creatively. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to walk away from lies and deceit. And also, don't be afraid to nurture those that deserve it. Okay? Find balance. Make your decisions and live with it. And if you ever realize that you were wrong, apologize if needed and adjust accordingly. But don't ever regret. Don't. It will keep you stuck in vicious cycles. You are where you are. Be in the moment. Okay? So, let's see. This is Hekate. Hekate, two of fire, Greek goddess of the crossroads. You don't need a path to find your way. You're a trailblazer. You carve your own path. Don't be afraid. So I will not read all of this, although I will try and show you if you'd like to read it. But if you feel called to, then definitely do more research on her. I will just read this little part though, but I'll show you first. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll read this bottom part. It says, when Hekate appears, when next you hear a howling dog, think about the path you are on. Consider how you can take it to a more meaningful, more magical place. When you are at a crossroads and have a choice to make, move toward what you know is true over what you wish were true. Success comes when both intuition and reason are respected and offer equal guidance. Accept the next meaningful opportunity that appears. Trust that if you take the first step, you will be guided to the next. Light 2 candles. Set them in front of you. Notice the space between them. Slowly move them apart and see the space between them open up. Do not focus your eyes, but allow yourself to visualize the way ahead opening up before you. You may wish for power, but if you are reluctant to step up and take it, to seize the moment, it will remain mere wishful thinking. Alright, so I hope that this message brought you some clarity and perspective into your situation. If you're interested in checking out any of my socials, please consider doing so. If you appreciate this video and it helped you, please consider liking and all of that. And I will be moving on to the next. Thank you, Hekate, for joining us today. We appreciate you and we honor you. All right. So, for pile number 3, hello pile 3, welcome to your reading, your goddess today. If you chose the Shiva lingam, your goddess for today is Kali Ma. She is, in this deck, destruction. This is tower energy. Leave behind what no longer serves you. There is a reason why. Alright. I will be ringing these bells 3 times, so if you're wearing headphones, be aware. Okay. Welcome, Kali. Things have fallen apart for a reason. Do not hold on to what was meant to leave you. You may feel displaced, or you may feel misunderstood. You may feel at unease right now, but you are in a gestation period, a period of growth. Every tower moment is an unexpected upheaval, or an unexpected situation or circumstance or meeting, encounter, or anything unexpected. Do not fear the unexpected. Learn to embrace it. There's a power in that. Do not be allowing your emotions to keep you stuck. Feel your emotions in healthy, balanced ways, but learn to also release them. Feel them, express them, and release them. When you release them, it is a part of the expression. Use your emotions in ways to create. Do not be ashamed of your emotions. I'm hearing in particular, if you are a masculine, do not be ashamed to cry. If you are a feminine, do not be ashamed to be angry. You deserve to feel your emotions for what they are, but do not allow them to keep you prisoner. Break free. Break away. Just because you express it doesn't mean to express it in fucked up ways. That is not okay. Express it in healthy ways. Kalima wanted me to use the Horror Tarot. I love this artist, Abigail Larson. I love her work. Find a balance within you. Feminine and masculine energy. We all have it. One is not better or worse than the other. They just are. Like yin and yang, they are necessary. Respect others. Respect yourself. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Your passion. Do not allow others to squander your passion or to extinguish your passion. It is within you for a reason. Embrace it. Channel it in healthy ways. We have the Hierophant in reverse. I saw this card and it just made me think of a song by Powerwolf called Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. Oh, that's so funny. We have the star in reverse. Channel it in healthy, balanced ways. Underneath, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. There's a lot of hands here, and interestingly enough, I mean, Kali is known to have more than 2 arms. A lot of hands here. I feel like perhaps some of you have a lot of people in your business, a lot of people trying to put their hand in your jar. Maybe you have people trying to take from you, trying to manipulate you, trying to change your course of action. Don't allow it. Okay? Remain in this playful, innocent side of yourself where you stand in your power, in your creation. Let's see what's under that. Under that, we had Justice, and under that is the Emperor. Justice and the Emperor. 7 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. I got another card. It was another 7? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Oh, this card. I mean, I know that, the air is coming in, but I got the chills. That card gives me chills. So we have 77. 7 may be a significant number to you. Maybe you see 777 or 77 a lot. This card. This is the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps you've been having nightmares. There's all these dark things, these little dark creatures, like imps, or some kind of something, goblins, and this darkness. You may be having bad dreams. You cannot allow people to keep you confused and to keep you from planting the seeds towards what it is that you want. It doesn't matter who they are. They have no right, truly, to dictate your life. Stand in your power. Lead yourself. You are a leader. Be firm in that. Know your power. Do not be afraid to lead. Lead by example. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep focusing your time and your energy into what it is that you are manifesting. You must find a balance. And know that you are protected. Speak your truth. Do not follow blindly others. You have your own path. Carve your own path. There are changes that need to be made. This is about your perspective. This is about your upbringing. This is about things in your life that you have been raised to believe, that you have been taught from a young age, that do not serve you because they are not your path. Release it. Do not be afraid to dance with your shadows. They deserve your love and your understanding, your compassion. If you cannot give yourself all of that, how could you expect somebody else to? Your shadows are a part of you, just as much as your light. In order to find balance within yourself, you have to work from within as well as without. As within, so without. Don't be afraid to cut away what no longer serves you, person, place, or thing. You are responsible for your own life. You are responsible for what you create or don't create. What would you rather? Embrace your emotions and feel them. Channel them into your creations. Whether you're an artist or a musician or a dancer or anything, channel it in healthy ways. It is coming to the surface for you to face it. Do not shove it down, because it will be a problem for you later, over and over and over again. And if you can't get in this next or in this current lifetime, it will be an issue for your next. And it'll be even harder for your next lifetime to understand where it's even coming